Hi, I'm Caitlin. This is my first video and I'll acknowledge I'm a little bit nervous. But I've been thinking for a while that it's really important to start sharing the Vendeve story with our community. And there's a lot of people that produce great videos telling you the how-tos of various sides of business. But what I think people aren't doing enough of is sharing their journey and talking about the here and the now and the challenges they're facing today. And that's what I want to do. And I want to do it on an ongoing basis. So, my goal for myself is that for the next however long, I'm going to produce one video a week. It's going to be low tech, it's going to be easy. And as a kind of recovering perfectionist, I'm not going to edit it. So you can see that I'm in my bedroom. Again, the perfectionist in me is screaming a little bit right now. I'd love to have great lighting. I'd love to have a nice backdrop, but ultimately this isn't about the production quality. This is about telling our story and keeping you, the Vendeve members, engaged and excited about what we're doing and having you along for the ride as we get wins, and there will be hopefully lots of wins, and as we overcome challenges, and there will always be lots of those. Um, so if you're seeing this video somehow and you don't know about Vendeve, like get on over to Vendeve. Vendeve, I should tell you what Vendeve is. But I first need to start by telling you something that some of you may already know. But women are actually starting businesses today at the fastest rate in history. And you're doing it on your own terms and you're doing it differently. You want flexible hours, you're working from home, you want to work everywhere in the world, and you're building businesses that make a difference. And that's why we built Vendeve. So Vendeve is a business network for women entrepreneurs. It's the only network where our members can earn points for helping each other and sharing their expertise. And the more points you earn, the more visibility you get in the network. And that leads to more clients, more opportunities, and more gifts from Vendeve's partners. So that's what Vendeve is. If you aren't already a Vendeve member, please join. We'd love to have you on the network. So I want to start today by just telling a little bit about how Vendeve came to be, kind of our origin story. So to go way, way back to how I got to be an entrepreneur in the first place, I graduated with like a pile of student loan debt and I got my dream job. My dream job was to work at a marketing agency and I was so excited to work there. I had an amazing mentor and, on the surface, everything was awesome. There was like one big problem though. My salary, my entry-level salary was barely enough to pay my student loans and to cover my rent. So I started freelancing on the side. And, eventually that freelance business became an ad agency employing a number of people. And along the journey from going from a little freelance business to, having a team, building a real company, I had lots and lots and lots of struggles. And, there was times where I didn't have cash, but I definitely had needs. And this is what inspired the first version of what is now Vendeve. And for anybody who's been along for the whole ride, thank you. It's been quite the journey. We've been working on this for 2 years now. And Vendeve actually started as Swap Skis. It was a skill swapping platform for women entrepreneurs. I bootstrapped it, I put in my own money and spent a year building out the platform, and we were super excited. Things were going really well. I built a great team, and then we started getting a little feedback from the market and from our members that there was something more that they wanted. We actually had an opportunity to go and meet with a dragon from Dragon's Den. For anybody from the US, Dragon's Den is basically the Canadian version of Shark Tank. And after meeting with him and a number of people, we decided that we needed to pivot the product. Skill swapping was not an exciting enough venture for venture capitalists. And we wanted to build Vendeve to be a scalable tech company, which meant that we needed venture capital. So we changed the product and we incorporated skill selling. And we released that and we were super excited about it, and we didn't get the response that we wanted from the community. And we learned something that we know about women, which is that women buy from people that they trust and they want a sense of community. They want to get to know somebody before they hire. So about a year into the project, money spent, time spent, tears shed, we decided that we needed to rebuild Vendeve and to create the product that our members were telling us that they wanted. And that's the product that you'll see today. And so we released that in November. And the new version of Vendeve, it's really about creating a community where new entrepreneurs can get the support they need and discover the best tools to build their business. If any of you have started your entrepreneurial journey, something that you'll probably recognize really early on is that the starting part, that wasn't that hard. You have an idea, you buy a web domain, you create a website. Those parts are the fun parts. But growing the business, scaling the business from a place online to a place with customers and clients, that part is really, really hard. And that's why we created Vendeve, a place where people could go to get the support they need and would actually be rewarded for helping other people. So that's where we are today. I want to submit this video today because I want to tell you that things are changing here. So we're going to have some really exciting new features coming, things that I know that you're going to love, things that you've been asking for. We're also still fundraising, and what that means is that as a venture-backed company, Vendeve needs investors to continue doing our work. And we are in fundraising hell. So right now we've raised about 2/3 of our seed round of funding, and we're struggling and we're hustling to get to the next stage. So something that that is kind of well known in the tech world, but you ladies might not know if you're not involved in tech, is that female founded tech companies, we're 86% less likely to get funded than our male counterparts. So we've been struggling. We've gone all over the country in Canada. We've been to the US and back many times, and things are looking good, but ultimately it's still a journey. Another thing that I'm excited to announce is that we're going to be working with some of the world's best brands coming forward. Brands that you already know and love, brands that you've told us that you love. And so we're excited to tell you a little bit more about that. I'll tell you hopefully more about that next week. And the last update for this week is that we're bringing on queens. And what a Vendeve queen is it's somebody that's been invited to join the network by us, somebody that is a thought leader and an influencer in their space, and somebody that we really are excited to introduce to you. So that's going to be coming soon too, and we have a really exciting way that we're going to roll that out. Okay, so this is it for this week's update. It's kind of a summary of where we are, a summary of where we came from, and it's just my story as one entrepreneur to another, telling you that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it, and that I want to share my journey with you, and I want you to see what it's really like, bumps and bruises and all, building a company. And together with each other's support, I think that we can both do it. We can make this happen. And that's why I'm putting out this series. So the format might look different from week to week, but ultimately I'm promising you that I'm going to post something every week, updating you where we are and sharing the real story, not the glittery, well-produced one, but the real story. So my final request is that if you see the comment section below, I want you to tell me 3 things. I want you to tell me why you joined Vendeve, how we can support your business, and what is your goal for the next 90 days. Because my goal is to help you reach your goals. So thank you, ladies, and this is me signing off for my first video. Have a great day.